honestly, thank God incognito mode doesn't have autofill, you know?
True. Does it have a history? You thought of everything. Yeah, it's just
What's
close
funny
incognito. Go ahead.
is when you said that right now, do they have a history? My heart stopped for a second. I was like, no.
I was like, fingers crossed.
Just cancel me on the pilot.
What's in your Google history, brother? What do you be Googling?
A little bit of everything.
Hey,
Gotta stay prepared.
come on.
All right. You ready to start this?
Let's go.
Give us since you're producing it, give us a clap in or something.
Oh, yeah. Do I have to?
Whatever you want.
Is my camera on? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You could tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to 7 Minutes in Evan. Today, you're in for a treat. This is the first episode with an extraordinaire producer. I stole him from satellite radio, Opie and Anthony. This was their guy on the inside. Very funny. Diego Gonzales, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me, brother. You know, I was on my way to the Tractor Supply store, but once I heard about this producer gig, I was like, let me give this a shot. You know?
Were you going to the Tractor Supply shop to work, or were you just like, I'm going to go get some tractor supplies?
I'm going to be real. I stepped in there the first time a couple weeks ago because I was looking for like overalls for a Luigi costume.
Did you find overalls there?
I found overalls, but I guess they just like assume people of my build don't do like work. Well, that's not true. But like, yeah, they did not have overalls for a 5'6" man. So
damn,
they were very, very. If I wanted to go for 90s hip hop Luigi, I probably could have pulled it off.
Oh, there was a Mario Brothers movie in the 90s that was like live action, and it was probably the biggest swing and a miss the Mario industry.
Because who played Mario in that? It was like this sweaty guy, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty on character with like a sweaty Italian.
True. Oh yeah, Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, and you know who played Luigi was he's Puerto Rican. What's his name?
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit me with the trivia. John
Leguizamo. It's a weird last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird movie.
What was that in your childhood?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm 35. How old are you?
22.
See, this is why I also want to do a podcast. Why'd you laugh at that? An age difference. It's not like we're dating, you know?
Hey, come on now.
I mean, maybe, you know.
But what are you saying?
I feel like there's such a difference in age. I think you're going to be my canary in the coal mine of keeping me hip, as the kids call it. Because you seem pretty hip. You got a bright orange Bass Pro Shop. You're looking at pictures of John Leguizamo. What's cooler than that? That's what all the kids are doing, huh?
Dude, this is kind of like, I mean, you take a snapshot at this. This is Gen Z in essence. I'm Googling John Leguizamo. I'm like completely drifted out of what you were saying because like, I'm like, look at this fucking guy. Kind of looks like me.
Dude.
What the hell?
That's what you could be. That's you in a parallel universe if you didn't go to Tractor Supply.
My 5-year plan is to be John Leguizamo.
It's a great plan.
Yeah.
You actually weirdly look like you could be his son that he just like sends money to your mom every month.
Is my mom hiding all this Ice Age money from me?
Who was he in Ice Age?
He was the worst character. He was the sloth guy.
Oh yeah, that
sucks,
was him.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure because his normal speaking voice. No disrespect to Leguizamo heads listening, but his normal speaking voice is pretty similar to the. Oh yeah, look at that, John Leguizamo Ice Age, and it's the little sloth guy.
Yeah, that's I had no idea.
Yeah.
To go from playing Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet to he was such a great Tybalt.
Oh, bro.
We had some autocorrect.
Come on now. Oh, there you go. What the hell is this?
Dude, you never seen this Romeo and Juliet?
Ah,
With Leonardo DiCaprio as Romeo.
in middle school, I had a theater class in middle school. I'm gonna be vulnerable and say that I did remember seeing this, and I was like, "Yo, this is kind of cool."
Dope movie, the way they shot it, the way they did everything.
The way,
Yeah, dude.
Dude, this sucks, dude. I'm seeing John Leguizamo take his jacket off to reveal this, shall we say, flamboyant vest. What
Honestly,
the hell, man?
Romeo and Juliet is such a dumb story that
It is.
they had to make it like this
Yeah.
to make it appealing. I thought the music was great. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied.
Oh, they had Prince in there?
Yeah.
I know. That's the first reference I picked up on, dude.
Damn. This is all,
Prince.
we're gonna be digging deep to get some references we cross reference.
Hey, it can't be hard, brother. Come on now.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet is wild. It's one of those frustrating stories where it's like he took the poison thinking she was dead, and then she wakes up at that split second and is like, "You didn't leave a simple sip for me," you know? And then she kills herself. It's just that's so unrealistic. I feel like this Gen Z. Are you Gen Z technically?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'm so happy for that. I feel like if you were in that position, you would just go on like Bumble or Tinder and be like, "I'm gonna find me a new Juliet." Like you would hit your vape pen. And
That's how Gen Z Romeo and Juliet would go down.
Yeah.
Just like me on the apps instantly, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
You'd probably take a selfie with it and be like, "She's dead," and then hit the apps.
And then hit the apps.
Do you hit the apps at all?
I used to, but it's horrible. I have a very bad. I can't promote myself that way. I have to like go in person. I'm kind of an old soul, just like how the same with jobs. I have to go in and show my resume and a face and be like, kind of sell myself a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's great though, because the last thing you want to do is to oversell. I feel like that's awkward if you live a lie and it's worse in person than it is, you know.
It's horrible. I mean, yeah, just like trying to like build a bio every like couple months, it's like the most degrading thing possible.
You can't copy and paste?
No, not just like the process of typing it out is like,
especially when it's about yourself.
About yourself.
And you're trying to like date with
it. I mean, I hate typing about myself in general. And so it's only that much worse when it's like an effort to get someone to lay on top of me. So
what's your opening line on it? Like, do you write like what?
One time, my opening line.
You got any puns?
I do no puns.
Okay.
I do like, I don't know. I had this like one weird period. I don't know what I was on, but I was just like.
She was on her period? There was a weird play on words where you said it's one period. I don't know what I was on.
A double entendre.
Yeah.
A Freudian slip, if you will.
Yeah.
No, I think my I had my bio be like, I'm looking for a Jesse to my Walt, and it's like really Breaking Bad. Look, brother. Hey, brother.
It's cute. I mean,
how dare you?
If I was a girl,
I was being a vulnerable man there, and you chuckle. You chuckle at my efforts to find love. This dire straits.
You were looking for your Jesse, so you're a Walt in this scenario.
Well, it's because like there's like those typical like Jim and Pam, like bios, like people.
But were you looking for a guy? Because you're like, that's where it might have gone wrong, brother.
You know what? Yeah, I may have messed up.
Yeah, you could.
In my efforts to be quirky, I made the ladies think I was gay, which wouldn't be the first time, but.
But yeah, I love the metaphor where you're at, like the Jesse to my Walt.
I love
let's
it's like,
cook, I'm looking to cook.
Because when I had that bio, that was my opening line. I was like, let's cook.
Really?
Yeah.
So that would be your opening line once you guys matched or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the next layer. And then what would they say? Would they laugh at that?
They would laugh at that, but then I would have like nowhere else to take it because I can't transition from talking about.
I'm dying from cancer.
I'm dying from cancer.
I really need this money.
Yeah. There's like no, I guess I didn't think about it. I didn't plan on it. There's like no way to transition from like talking about cooking meth to be like, so you want to get boba later this week? Like, I don't know. What's your schedule like?
Yeah.
I'm a very bad segueist on these apps.
What's been your segue that's like the most successful? Are you just like...
I mean, I barely go on the apps in general. Like, I'll do it as like an intro. I kind of just do it to be like, how many fish can I get? I like,
damn.
Like, I'm like, if I had to put my, I was about to say, if I put my rod out there, how many people would bite? But the double entendres keep flying out.
You like to wet your rod on those apps, dude. See what you can reel in.
Yeah, but no, usually like if I were to like go on dates, I do it with like non-app people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that process seems so humiliating to like walk up to someone and be like, "Are you so and so from Tinder?" And then like go on from there.
You're just like Jesse.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the part I fear the most. Always just being like, "Hey," and like squinting my eyes to make sure they're the right person.
Yeah.
No one wants to do that, dude.
Have you done it before though?
No.
Okay, so the apps are. Where do you take a girl on like a first date? What's your go-to?
Recently it was like I went to this boba place in San Marcos.
Boba's just the move for you young cats, huh?
It's the move for like very like.
Could you like let me see what that mouth do? Let me see how you suck these balls up.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, it's like just taking a place where I'm forced to watch her suck like a golf ball through a tube. It's like, and here I was thinking I was like an innocent little guy, but no. I guess in every facet, I'm a little nefarious rascal.
If they get a spoon out, you're like, I'm leaving. I gotta go.
Ugh.
You freak. Yeah, I got into a relationship before the dating apps ever even started, so I have zero experience with dating apps. Completely old school. Completely. What would you call analog, if you will, you know?
Analog dating?
Analog dating. But here's the thing also is there is no element that you guys, like, I feel like, did you have to call a girl's house to ever and have to talk to her dad?
No, I haven't.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
Because that was a fear that would sometimes you not even do it because you're like, I can't talk to her dad. Because you would call at like 8:30 p.m. You couldn't call during dinner. It was like you had to hit this after dinner because that's like you fuck up if you call and he's like, we're eating dinner as a family, and then he hangs up on you.
Damn, you got that one time?
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
Fuck.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, don't call here during these hours when we're having dinner.
Fuck,
and just hang up. And you would hear like the girl in the back be like, Dad, who is it? And then, but yeah, and then you have to call and be like, hello, Mr. So-and-so. May I please speak to Becky? And you'd be like, who is this? This is Evan, sir. And then he'd be like, hold on. He'd be like, do you know an Evan? And then it'd be like this whole fucking thing. But sometimes when the mom would pick up, you'd be like, oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Because the moms were always just like, hello. And I'd be like, hey, beautiful. You know? And then.
Oh, I didn't know Shirlene had a sister.
But honestly, I feel like it is harder to date and to just be like, I don't know, find people in this time because there's so many options to where there's like none almost, you know?
Yeah, I mean, apps are always weird because like you can like build the bio, but like still like it all just comes down to like them pics, baby.
Game day.
Game day.
You gotta be able to show up and deliver.
You gotta be able to show up to deliver. No one cares about your little quips, dude.
Yeah.
If you don't have a 19-inch bass in your picture, dude.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
Stay off the apps, brother.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah. That's also another thing is like guys probably get, and girls, really good at talking through an app and then like they can't close. You know, they're just like, they turn into a little freak in person.
I'm like the opposite where like I'm like I hate texting in general.
Really?
Like I'm like a person that like really prefers a phone call.
Wow.
Because in text I'm like afraid of like how literally everything comes out. Like I'm like, how do I say yes to this person? If I just type out YES, will I sound cold? and stuff like that. And I don't want to be like too excited in text.
Yeah.
So there's all those going on.
Dang. That is something that's completely different, is like the tone.
Yeah.
People get in fights. It's had to have ended relationships just through texting.
That's why I'm a big thumbs up guy. Like,
On
people
text?
say the thumbs up is cold, but if I like if it's just the answer is yes, I don't want to type it out. I'll just be like,
Yeah.
because what's wrong with that? Everybody knows that.
Yeah. If we didn't establish, Diego is a stand-up comedian in the blooming San Marcos comedy scene, which is adjacent to the Austin comedy scene. So he's out here in the thick of it. He is, as self-proclaimed, he said before the podcast, he's the #1 comedian in San Marcos.
Whoa, dude.
He said that he has the title. I don't
This
know.
is slander.
You know?
I think, in San Marcos, like the scene is so much smaller that we can all share a title for #1 comedian.
It's the best way to do it. It's the best way.
Hey, there's enough room for all of us to succeed.
Yeah. Smaller scenes, they're either very good or very toxic, in my experience. And San Marcos is a golden scene when it comes to like good people who like actually enjoy everyone else. It's a rare find because it's a really good supportive scene. I've seen a few of the small ones. Real dark. Yeah.
Like, I love how in San Marcos, if you just go to 2 mics, literally everyone in the scene.
Yeah.
In Austin, you can like go to fucking mics all day, and then there's still like people that pop in. You're like, who's this little guy?
Yeah. I did a show Monday night, and I ran into a comedian, bigger comedian, but like just a comedian in the scene. And I feel like I'm pretty active in the Austin comedy scene.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you. I didn't know where. And then I'm like, it's so crazy that the scene is so big that literally other like established comedians and everything, like you literally forget about people for like 4 or 5 months. And we're like, oh, we've been in the same scene, but there's just so many different spots going on that it's like, yeah, you really, in a bigger scene, you kind of get your group and you like, that becomes your little world. And then it's like, it's almost like, what was that show? Chimp Empire. Have you ever seen that?
Chimp Empire?
Brother, you haven't seen Chimp Empire? It's a Netflix documentary about these groups of chimps that like dominate this area. And I don't know if it's the Congo, but then they fight other groups of chimps in the Congo. And that's what Austin feels like, is a bunch of different chimps in different empires that just, but they coexist happily. Some of them do. There's still a lot of chimp fighting going on in Austin.
I see. Some of them like are mutuals, are cool.
Yeah, there's allies and everything like that.
Damn.
I'm an ally chimp. I don't have beefs with anybody. I just kind of sit there and eat bananas with whoever will give them to me, brother. You know?
Hey, come on.
That's the best way. That's the best kind of chimp to be. It's just one who's just down for whatever.
Not an alpha, but not a beta chimp. Just just like a sigma chimp.
Yeah. just somewhere in there. Just going with it. You know?
Like a lone wolf of a chimp.
Yeah. They always say you don't want to be king. You want to be the prince. Okay. I don't know who says that. I don't know. But the king, everybody's trying to kill and has a lot more responsibility.
Yeah.
But if you could be the prince, that's the one who.
I don't know, dude.
You want to be the king?
I mean, it would be nice. Because what does a prince do? Like,
he fucks.
Okay. You know what? Now that I think about it, now when you put it that way, I guess it wouldn't be all that bad, dude.
Where'd you grow up at?
I was like born and raised Austin, Texas.
Whoa, you're an Austinite?
Austinite, yes,
dude.
Sir.
Last of a dying breed.
Yes, sir. It like I was at Waterloo Records the other day. Have you ever been there?
No.
It's the record store in downtown Austin.
Oh, okay, I seen the stickers.
Yeah,
on cars,
everybody has them, and it's like I was looking at this like Daniel Johnston T-shirt, like with the "Hi, how are you" frog. And I was thinking about buying it, but then I was like, it sucks that if I get something like that, I just look like a cheesy tourist.
Who's Daniel Johnston? I don't know.
He's this like musician.
Oh, okay.
And he's the guy that spray painted the "Hi, how are you" frog in Austin. Ever seen it?
No.
Brother.
Damn.
How have you been in Austin? And You don't know this little frog. Wait, hold on.
More of a toad guy myself.
This guy.
No, I've never seen that.
What?
Yeah.
That's like the Austin symbol, dude.
Really?
That's like synonymous with Austin. That's so crazy.
I've literally never seen that frog in my life.
Maybe not on like the literal wall itself, but
I've never seen that frog once in my life.
that's crazy, dude.
It kind of looks like a ripoff of the Monsters character.
Oh yeah, the guy like
who
holding the
holds
two.
He holds his eyeballs up.
Yeah. I watched the 90s Nick, Teen Nick block in my youth, dude. I know the 90s Nick shows pretty well. Good Burger 2 coming out.
Ooh, I never was a Good Burger guy.
Never?
Nah, it was just, I always say, welcome to Good Burger, I can take your order. And I was like, that sounds annoying.
Damn.
No offense to your love of Good Burger.
Yeah, I was going to say that was going to be real bonding potential.
No, try again.
Dude.
Big Pokemon guy.
In my youth,
Yeah.
My brother handed me down his Game Boy Color, Pokemon Red, all day, dude.
Whoa. Oh, hell yeah.
The OG.
Yeah. Red and blue. That was the way to do it.
Red and blue. And now it's like
Gold,
700 Pokemon in the games now.
Do you know there's like trans Pokemon now?
Is that a real thing?
I would just assume so. I haven't even checked. But I'm pretty confident there's trans Pokemon.
There probably is, dude. I mean, not because like of the, culture, but just because they're magical creatures. Who to say?
Yeah.
I mean,
you think trans people are magical creatures?
I think trans people are just like us, and I think we're all magical creatures.
Trans people just like us.
Dude, that was
You're drinking a Black Rifle coffee. All right, listen.
I'm just gonna pat myself on the back right there and say that was like a great, awesome save.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Trans.
No, I'm looking it up. I don't know if they are.
And this is why we're in incognito mode on my computer. Right? I don't know if he's showing someone something. Yeah, and this is Tyrannus. And then it just comes up or trans.
Why are you looking up trans Pokemon?
It doesn't seem like there is actually.
Nah.
I mean, Pokemon are trans by nature. You give them.
What does that mean?
You give Charmander a Firestone, and he's turning into Charmeleon or whatever it is.
Well, that's just like growing up, though.
That's a transition.
Hey.
Trans people really dominated and took over the whole just changing space, Because we all go through life transitions. Wouldn't you say?
I think so, but I never really thought about it that way. I never like held too much stake in like the whole transition. It's not so much like a rainbow, like how people say, oh, the gays co-opted the rainbow, and now we can't use it anymore. Like, it's so weird to be like, oh, the trans people took over a concept, and now we can't use this concept anymore. But yeah, man. I mean, what major ways are there of transitioning other than like growing? I guess like job to job, maybe.
Yeah.
People transition careers.
Did you ever go through a phase of something where you're like, I'm this kind of person now? And then you tried out like a cool phrase or something. You're like, I'm going to be this kind of guy when I walk in a room, like bazoinga. And then it's just like, what was I thinking?
I remember in high school, I was really big into like rap music, and I would dress up and like not like a rapper, but like I don't know, I would just dress up like I was a member of the ASAP mob. Just like never smiling in any pictures and like only dressing in the darkest and baggiest colors. And I was like, this is going to be the rest of my life, probably. Who's to say?
And then what happened? Was there a moment where you're like, I'm done?
There's a moment where I got too high and looked at one of the pictures and I was like, this isn't the Diego I know. I turned into my own mother. I was like, what happened to that giggly little boy I used to love?
Damn.
No. But I mean, it's a sharp... Hey, those ASAP mob fellas, they dress sharp, just not for me.
Yeah.
And it's also weird, like being a white kid and you realize like these colors don't work for you, you know?
Yeah.
Like dressing in all white kind of just makes everyone realize that you're just pink,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah. I actually went through, when you said that, dressing all white, I went through a phase where I was like, I'm going to wear white basketball pants, a white t-shirt, and white shoes to high school.
White basketball pants?
Shorts.
Okay. I was like, whoa, what are you?
Dude, I played some different kind of basketball.
You're a pioneer, brother.
But I wore all white, and I realized that day like how easy it is to get dirty wearing white. And then you put white clothes in a PE locker, and then you go, and then it looks like you just shit yourself. Like you have weird dark earth tone colors. Just you know, and that's what happened to me. And sweat stains. That was always a wild thing, dude. I don't know if it was anxiety in high school and just like social weirdness, but like I would just get these crazy sweat stains like under my arms, and it was brutal. It was brutal.
Wait, but it just had to be anxiety? You weren't like a big sports guy?
Oh, big sports guy. But I don't know, because I like kind of grew out of it. But like I still sweat, but it was nothing like in high school. I think it was just like, I don't know, maybe my system was just running on high.
Yeah.
But it was to the point where I was like, I don't want to wear red color shirts, like things that would be like too off tone to where if sweat came through, it would just be too contrast.
Fuck,
you know?
dude.
Yeah.
So did you have a period where you would just wear all black and be like,
I did.
Maybe I should be emo now.
Dude, yeah. The thing is like I went to, when I went to high school, the only person I knew in the school was my cousin who was like punk and like he had a mohawk and everything that was like colored. Not colored in the racial way, but it was like a color like a red mohawk.
Oh my God, dude. What happened? What happened? Wait. I felt like that was a schizophrenic like hallucination I just saw. Like we were just having a normal conversation, then this intrusive thought came to life of like 1930s racism. And I'm like, oh shit, I did forget to take my meds today. Dude, I was in a rush over here. Yeah, it's paying off.
His mohawk had to use a different water fountain, dude. It was crazy. But I hung out, all that stuff that's going to cancel me, to be said. I hung out with just the goth punk kids for like the first couple months of school.
Really?
Dude, they were the coolest people ever.
Yeah?
Most accepting people. They didn't give a shit, dude. They were fun. They listened to wild music. They'd beat the shit out of each other during lunch. They would just like, they would do their mosh pit shit.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes at lunch. And they would fight, you know, they're very aggressive people sometimes.
Because I got confused. I was like, whoa, they were in there accepting, but they would fight, but they would mosh in the cafeteria?
In the open area. Like? It was wild. They would just put their music on, they start kicking shit, and you know, yeah.
That sucks. It would be funny though to like imagine, because like, yeah, why would goth kids be racist?
Yeah,
like we hate the world, but we also hate this sect of the world a little bit more.
Yeah,
damn.
That's actually the biggest like anti-racism is if you just hate everything.
You just hate literally everything.
And yourself, usually.
Yeah.
You know?
Just listen to the Smiths.
Who's the Smiths? Will Smith?
Whoa. Hey.
Who's the Smiths?
Were you paying attention when these goth kids were talking to you, or?
Not that far, dude.
The band The Smiths, dude. With the Morrissey guy, I'm pretty sure.
Van Morrison?
Are you yanking my chain? Dude, the Smiths.
I don't know the Smiths, dude. I mean, maybe I know one of their songs. We can't pull it up or we get kicked off.
We can't, yeah. But this is very weird how I know an oldie thing. Maybe, but you know, you probably know a newer thing.
You're an older soul.
I'm an older soul. What can I say?
Do you vape?
In fact, I do. I'm trying not to, especially, you know, since my father found out, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
It's actually like one of my most embarrassing moments yet.
Is your dad finding out you vape?
Yeah, because I was over at the house in Austin spending the night. And I like got up from the chair I was sitting on, and my vape got out of my jacket, and my dad was like, "What's that?" And I was thinking fast on my feet, and I was like, "Oh, it's a battery," and I just put it back in my pocket. And he was like, "Oh, all right." And then later, when we like went to this restaurant, there's a guy vaping in the parking lot, and my dad went to my mom and he was like, "Look, that guy has a battery just like Diego." And my mom was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "No, he's just being silly."
Oh man, what a cool dad thing to say though.
Yeah, dude, he really made me believe for like a couple hours that it's like, I got this dumb bastard.
It's old man, dude.
What, you never seen a battery before?
Yeah.
Fucking silly bastard. But no, I was the silly bastard.
Were you embarrassed? Were you like, I can't believe?
Of course, because I thought he was about to out me to my mom.
But he just went with it. Just let it go.
Yeah.
What a cool dad.
After that, he didn't say anything. And then
you just felt embarrassed that your dad knows you vape now?
A little bit, but he'll like send me like memes about me vaping. He'll like,
Really?
well, not memes about, he doesn't make memes, but if he sees like a meme about vapes on Instagram, he'll like send it over my way. I'll be like, "This is you."
Oh,
I'm like, LOL.
That's amazing. That's hilarious.
That's kind of how we bond now. He just sends me any vape related meme.
Is he on Instagram?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's like a lot of my DMs. It's just him
Is your dad?
sending me like, because he has like that boomer feed of like just like videos of like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
And then occasionally like workplace death accidents from China.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of that shit in my DMs from him.
Yeah.
So he used to send me TikToks all the time.
Whoa, pops.
Yeah. But you know, not like Charlie D'Amelio fucking banging it out, but like just like the same feed. And then he like switched to Instagram, and then I tried to send him a TikTok one time.
He's like, "I don't support China."
Exactly.
Amen, brother.
He was like, I was like, "Why don't you have TikTok anymore?" He's like, "I don't want them to have my information." And I was like, "Who's them?" And he's like, "You know."
Yeah.
Proof is in the pudding, brother.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
My mom also has Instagram, because I thought for a second, I'm like, that's crazy your dad has Instagram, but my mom has Instagram, and I get a lot of my DMs from her are silly animal videos.
Yeah.
Cute kittens, little monkeys, just animals going to town doing silly wackadoodle stuff.
Just silly wackadoodle stuff.
It's just wacky, good old fashioned fun is what these animals are doing on Instagram. Okay. I wish my world on Instagram was my mom's world on Instagram, because it's such a pure wackadoodle place where it's just fun, you know? Mine is, I feel like they just know I'm a young man and they just are trying to send me titties and ass and stuff that's just like not good for the brain, you know?
Yeah.
And I know there's probably someone with the algorithm where it's just like, if you click on a picture, they know, you know, they know when you zoom in on a picture and they're just like, we're going to keep sending you this stuff to keep you on here.
They're tracking you, brother.
Put me back in Playland. Put me in the wackadoodle animal world, you know?
Well, that's what sucks about your algorithm is like to change it. You have to literally, like it sounds dramatic, but I think you have to fucking change your whole lifestyle if you want to change your algorithm. It feels like you just have to Google like happy animals and then it'll track that, because it takes what you like search on Google too, dude. Oh, it's crazy.
That's why we're on incognito mode when you're Googling trans Pokemon, because who knows what my algorithm...
Who knows what the algo will pull from this, dude.
Yeah. Are you on social media a lot?
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much. The TikTok has warped my brain. Instagram warped my brain.
I'll have days where like I have downtime and I'll catch myself near the end of the day where I'm like addicted to my phone, where I'm just like, ugh, like I've just been looking at so much stuff and like just coming in, where I have like this weird feeling of like almost being overwhelmed, because I'm just I've been plugged in all day to shit that doesn't matter, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I really try to, I do like all the goofy like tips to like cut down my screen time. Like for like a week, I had my phone in like grayscale, black and white screen.
Yeah.
But no, it's just your TikTok's just become a 1940 movie. That doesn't stop me at all. They're like, your serotonin levels will go down. It's like, when there's a will, there's a way, brother. You know?
Yeah.
It sucks.
You're like, now I got to scroll for 3 hours versus 1 hour to get the same hit.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I genuinely feel like I've become dumber for like scrolling on this stuff.
China's winning, man.
China's winning. I get a lot of Family Guy clips.
I get none.
No?
I get some Stewie stuff just because it like morphs over into culture with memes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Like, here's another little nefarious man for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved Family Guy. That used to be my show that I would fall asleep watching almost every night.
Same, brother.
Really?
Yeah, because on Adult
Kindred
Swim,
spirits, brother.
they would like play it at 10 p.m. and that would be like my little, baby cradle in the sky drifting me to sleep.
Yeah.
Just hearing Peter and gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
nice Peter.
Thanks, dude. I've seen it a lot. Well, it's such a good show that you can tune out for a couple minutes and tune right back in and you lose nothing. Like you can just catch an episode halfway through and just be fine watching it because you're going to catch jokes no matter what and like be able to pull the story. It's not like something, I don't know what example of a show where you have to watch everything to understand everything,
It's not exactly The Sopranos.
Exactly. Yeah, you can check out. Have you watched The Sopranos?
I got, I think, 3 seasons in, and then I was like, this ain't no Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Whoa, just go bad
Hot take.
on Sopranos.
Hot take. Early Sopranos is very, very good.
Yeah, I watched the first few seasons during the pandemic and fell out around like season 3. I forget how many seasons there are, but what sucked is because I've always wanted to finish it. So then we had to start over from episode 1 and just because if you try starting off where you took off, you're like, I don't remember really any of this. Yeah. So it was a lot of carpet to munch. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
To watch The Sopranos, but it's worth the squeeze if you get in there. But you have to really commit to it because they're like hour-long episodes. And it's like, this is going to take you months.
I think that's like, so stupid to like be like, yeah, this show gets good in like 500 hours in. Nothing against you. I'm really talking about society as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Grey's Anatomy. I'll never ever watch.
No.
Well, first of all, is that good or is that like, this is probably going to be like my most like old man thing I've said. But is it good or is it like good for a chick show?
Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I've never seen it. No, it feels like it's a chick show.
Yeah, because I never hear like a guy talking about like, dude, Breaking Bad, Sopranos, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I don't think any. And they're like, close for the Twilight Saga.
Nothing wrong with a good chick show, dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what's the chickiest show that I loved, and I think it's dominated by 15-year-old girls, Supernatural. I don't know if you've ever seen.
God, dude. Fuck, dude. Gross. What the hell? Ew.
Bro, listen.
Gross, dude.
Big
Fuck.
sci-fi guy. You never seen...
I'm just a fan of the Sci-Fi Network, dude.
Shut down the podcast.
Fuck.
This is over. Oh, man. You've never seen Supernatural?
I've never seen like Hannah Montana for the same reasons, dude. I'm like, I'm not the market, brother. God damn.
Yeah, I might be trans. That might be on a questionnaire if you're trans or not on Facebook. Where it's like, do you like Supernatural? Yes. And then a little box opens with a little trans person.
No, it's just funny because like, yeah, the only people I know in my life are like my girl cousins who like when the show was in the peak, they were like 13, 15, being like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So fine.
I mean, they're handsome men, dude.
They're
you know?
handsome men. I won't lie about that, dude.
The story is great. 2 demon hunters. Hell and heaven split, dude. God abandoned heaven. How great of a story. Like, all the angels fell to earth. The
True.
demons took over and eventually took over heaven. It's a
Okay.
great storyline. I always thought if HBO Max did a version of that show, it would be great. Like a Game of Thrones producer.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
I'm just closed-minded, brother.
I don't
You
need
know?
to. I don't need to explain myself.
Yeah.
Do you don't have any guilty pleasures of a show where you're
I feel like the chickiest, if that's a word, guilty pleasures I have is all in music.
is what?
Like that's when it's in music. Like I
Oh.
like lady music.
What kind of lady music you?
I like Nicki Minaj.
Oh, dude, that's just good music to pop your pussy to. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can shit on Supernatural, but like I do love poppin' pussy music. I do love you know,
A little bit of WAP.
a little bit of WAP, dude.
It's a great song to work out to with a boner.
Do you do this? I like working out to well, sometimes, not like with weights, not, but like if I'm going on a jog, I love working out to like the most depressing music, just so I can be like, this is why I'm doing the change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of, like, give me an example of a song?
A lot of Frank Ocean.
Oh,
You listen to
okay.
Frank Ocean?
Yeah, that's like Gen Z sad musics. I'm thinking of like Celine Dion. my heart will go on. Just the Titanic soundtrack.
It has to be a little bit experimental so I don't feel like fully gay. I can be like, I'm sad, but in an artsy way.
You know what's funny is I used to listen to Frank Ocean a lot. I loved Odd Future and like that whole
A word?
moment that they had.
Nice, dude.
Earl sweatshirt or sweatpants. Sweatshirt. I got Childish Gambino sweatpants. The song confused. Anyway, I remember listening to Frank Ocean. I think it was Orange, where
Channel Orange.
Channel Orange. That I love that song. Do you think so?
Oh, Thinking About You?
That's a great song.
Yes, sir.
But there's another song, and I was working out at the gym because that was like the way I loved listening to an album for the first time.
Yeah.
Depending who it is, I'd give it a run through, just nice headphones
Mm.
in a dark room.
Whoa.
I would love to just listen to the album in full. And then I give it the gym test. I'll put the album on and I'll do the gym test with it. But I just went straight to the gym with the Frank Ocean, and I'm listening to it and I'm working out and I'm listening to Forrest Gump, that song.
Whoa, there you go.
And I'm like, you keep running through my mind, boy. And that's when I realized Frank Ocean was gay.
Oh, shit, dude.
He's like, you're so buff. And I was like, damn. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Did you finish the workout though?
Yeah, I had a great workout, dude.
Yeah.
I felt like Frank Ocean was talking about me.
Oh.
And I was just getting a pump on. And I was like, I'm so buff, but I want her to fly. You know,
There you go, man.
he's a great artist.
Hey, we all have our ways.
Novocaine,
Novocaine,
banger.
banger. But did you listen to his later stuff like Blonde?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know if, is that a full album?
Yeah,
Okay.
2016. What music do you listen to now?
I listen to a little bit of everything. A lot of throwbacks. I really like, a big thing I've been doing is listening to cinematic orchestral remixes of popular songs.
Huh.
It's a weird thing.
Weird, like,
Let me see if I have anything on here.
I just thought maybe you'd say something like Danny Brown and I could say Me Too, but
No, not Danny Brown. I don't listen to Danny Brown. I mean, I listen to a song with Eminem, but I listen to a lot of old school rap, old school like Motown. I like Ray Charles.
I was like
Country.
yeah. For some weird reason, I got into like a Run DMC period
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. Because my mom would watch his reality show when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Run's House.
Run's house,
Have you
dude,
seen
in the
that?
bathtub. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I went through a phase as a kid, just taking baths because of him.
Just taking bubble baths on my like BlackBerry. Writing about the struggles of fourth grade.
Dude, it was so wild. That was before I realized all social media was fake. And I was like, damn. Or like the reality
shows?
TV. Because I was like, this dude's just in his bubble bath writing some shit, and it's just that's how he spends his day,
Yeah.
you know. But then you get older, and you're like, oh, they definitely just we're like, how about you get in this bath, dude? Like some stuff like this. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. No, yeah.
It's very weird to be like into A24 trailer music as like a genre. It's nice though. I mean,
Yeah, little acoustic
it.
zombie.
it's great.
This one, little Somebody's Watching Me. You could run to this.
Oh, is that what it's for? You like to do
I like to
long
work out
distance?
to like this kind of music.
Gotcha.
But you know what else is a guilty pleasure?
Not so bad. I like that. Pretty cool.
I'll send you the playlist on Spotify, brother. I'm good. Dude, I was telling Spencer, you met Spencer.
Yeah. Monsters of Comedy show. Like you did.
Yeah. Fucking sold out. Spencer Cavins, shout out. Cavins. Dude, I get his last name mixed up. I said it once wrong on a podcast, and now I always second guess myself. But we were talking yesterday about songs that we work out to that we're embarrassed of. And I work out sometimes to musicals.
Dude, no shame.
Dude,
I'll back you up on that, brother.
you ever seen Wicked?
No. I know some of the songs though, but
Wicked has a Wicked soundtrack, bro. No pun. Okay.
no pun intended.
I think that I'll defying gravity. That one? You ever heard it?
Yeah. Sounds, dude.
You
But,
thought it was an actual person say, oh, what's up?
My go-to though, like of all musical songs, like the really only one I played in rotation though is what's it called? It's from Cats. Hey, all right. You dropped Wicked, bro. I mean,
Right.
let me be vulnerable right now.
Okay.
But what's it called? It's the song from the Cat that's like sad. Nobody
Wet ass pussy.
likes her.
Oh.
It's like Jennifer Hudson sang it. Fuck. Dude.
Oh, it was the new one?
Well, she did a cover of it, but it was good. It was good. Hold on, dude. Oh yeah, Memories, dude. Memory.
Memory.
Exactly,
Oh,
dude.
no. Okay. I didn't realize that was a Cat song.
Yeah, but pretty solid song.
Okay.
Feeling pretty silly now, huh?
I'll give it a whirl. I didn't know. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. That note started on a weird note.
You work out to this? Do you work out in your sleep?
I thought we were talking like
Oh, just in general,
musical
listen.
songs in general. Like I'll like smoke a Newport at like 3 a.m. to this, but like hitting the
whoa.
hitting the mile, probably more Frank Ocean, probably more
Okay.
more. This is another guilty pleasure. A little bit SZA. You don't know SZA?
Musician?
Yeah.
No.
No, dude.
SZA?
You gotta get it. It's like RZA,
Damn.
SZA.
That's why you're here, bro.
SZA?
You educate me.
Come on, dude.
SZA.
SZA, dude. She's like the poppin' artist.
Oh, dang.
Come on now.
She hot.
Yeah, but it's her mind.
Dang. There was on. Have you ever seen Caleb? I forgot his name, but Sunday Conversations.
Yeah.
He had on. I think it wasn't Trippy Red. It was somebody red.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. And I was like, who? I was like, I'm gonna be hip for a day. I'm gonna Google one of these newer artists, and it was some of the worst music I've ever heard. It sounded like someone was like their first day being like, I'm gonna be a rapper, and they made a music video about their pussy. And
True, but
do you listen to her at all?
I know the most popular
That song?
Ski.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I didn't do a deep dive. But I don't know. I kind of like if music sounds stupid as long as like they're passionate about it, you know?
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, every generation has stupid music.
Yeah.
Like old people want to talk shit about new music. They had the mash. Like, I can mash potatoes. You can mash, but it's like, I can do the twist. Like, some dumb shit.
Or like Sex Pistols.
Cool
name.
Yeah.
But no one's saying put that on Ox, you know?
Yeah, I never really listened to Sex Pistols. Let's wrap this up with a current event. You got any current events? Anything going on? Anything hot in the streets that you just feel like this is the pilot episode of you being here?
Yeah, I really have to. I have to end strong.
So you go ahead and tell us this current event. Let's chat about it.
Well, you know, this is coming hot off the presses from you read this at the New York Times. FDA moves to ban sales of Vuse menthol vapes.
What are Vuse?
It's a brand of vape. It's like the most common one in all I could guess.
Vuse it?
That's my baby.
Really?
That's
so this is something near and dear to your heart.
This is like, I'm like the affected of this news story. They're coming after me and my people.
Big vapors? Or big
anti-tobacco. Big FDA.
Damn. And what's making them want to get rid of them?
I mean, everyone's like, the thing is always, because they did this with like Juul in like 2016 with like all the different flavors. Like, oh, teens are getting into this. But I feel like it's like just so stupid. Because like the other day, I got this crazy ass vape for like, or this friend was telling me about this vape that's Dr. Pepper flavored.
That's insanity.
And the craziest part is it's like it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
It's not like Dr. Pepper. It's not like a LaCroix where it's like, oh, maybe Dr. Pepper was like in the room, but you taste the Dr. Pepper. And they're going after menthol, dude. Like,
is
what
it
the
just
hell?
So there's no flavors with these? It's just menthol flavored?
Yeah, it's just like they have like menthol, at least Vuse. They have menthol and tobacco.
Oh, so there's not silly flavors with this.
There's no silly flavors.
So you're almost like a pipe smoker, like almost like the equivalent of like an old school, like you're just getting some tobacco flavor.
I like, it's purely utilitarian.
So what do you feel from it when you hit a vape? Happiness? Or just the lack of sadness?
I feel like, I guess now, earlier, I mean, of course, earlier, it was actually something. It was like, whoa. You know, I got a little buzz and it's like, this will help me get through the day. But now, I don't know. I'm just a creature of habit.
Just trying to stay alive now.
Just trying to, it helps me. It gives me like a 0.5% boost in whatever I'm doing.
Whoa.
Or if like it's nice to like move the laundry from the dryer, you know, into the hamper, put it in my room. I use a vape as like, hey, that was a lot of work, and you
a little reward, a little
bit of a treat.
Damn.
And it's like, yeah, maybe I did.
Have you ever woke up in the middle of the night, hit your vape, and went back to bed?
No.
Okay. Because then it would be a problem.
It would be a problem, but I do remember vaping after having a lady lay on top of me, and I was like, this is like the same thing to a cigarette. But then I did it, and I was like, I probably look like the biggest fucking loser in the world. That was like one of the most darkest times of my life. Just like,
were you laying next to her and you were just like,
I was laying next to her and like I was like, and then like after it hit, I was like avoiding eye contact, like when you're on the road and you almost get into an accident, so you just like drive and look straight ahead. That was me until I was like, hey, so what are you doing?
Oh man. Do you ever lay on top of the ladies, or they just lay on top of you? That's your go-to?
Lay on top of me is just like, I just use that as a phrase. We're like, whatever the hell we're doing, you know?
Amen, brother. Amen. So you're gonna be bummed out if they get shut down.
Yeah, because I always think like talking menthol, banning menthol is like you're hurting innocent people.
And why do they want to do it? They think it's dangerous. We just lost video for you.
Oh shit!
I think the battery died.
Damn. Well, now I can.
That was Diego.
I mean, yeah, everyone's like, oh, tobacco's bad in general, but like flavored tobacco is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, and the thing is about having this view is like, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I do think it would be mad inconvenient,
So do you like that versus smoking cigarettes because it's just more convenient just to have the vape?
It's that, and it's also like just less, because it's like less harmful. I feel like less bad about taking a little hit. Whereas like with a cigarette, if I want like, I just like that I don't have to like finish a whole cigarette.
Yeah.
Where with a vape, I could take like one little hit if I want, and then like just drop it.
That really is the craziest part of a cigarette, is that they're just kind of one-time use, huh?
Yeah, you have like no leftovers.
It's a big commitment.
It's a commitment.
You're like, I have to go out to smoke this cigarette.
And maybe that's the crux of the issue.
Yeah.
But, I don't like that commitment of a cigarette.
Damn.
With vape, it's like, hit it and quit it, brother.
Yeah. This is a bigger metaphor for your life, where you're at in your life right now, what stage you're at.
And if I hadn't spoken about this, I would have just like, it's just would have all been up there. Wow.
I'm really happy with this breakthrough that we made on where you're at in your life right now.
I mean, if this isn't where we would end a podcast, it damn sure would be where it would end a therapy session. You know what I'm saying?
Amen, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the podcast. You can check out, you don't even have content on Instagram of stand-up or anything.
I have a stand-up clip. I have one stand-up
You have
clip.
one. You have like 2 or 3 posts in general.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to work on that.
But they're worth looking at,
So where can people find you on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram at GON Diego _
Shout out. That's what it's at, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a marketable name, but there's like hella Diego Gonzales out there. So
Dude, that's fair.
I'm working uphill. It's an uphill battle.
Yeah. But thank you for listening to this episode. Go check out Diego's stuff. We'll vote if Diego should be back. His fate is in your hands. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, no matter what, still love you. Sign off telling people we love them.
Hey, appreciate it. See you next time, maybe. Hey, have a good one on me, huh? Thanks. I'm like, now I'm a little angry. I'm like, God damn it if you don't vote for me. Fuck you.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.